there's like evil and then there's God. Well, God doesn't paint this beautiful picture. The devil paints the pretty picture, the pretty road. You know, the golden road that you go down. There's two roads. You go this way, it's like dirt road, rocks, holes, just trash, everything you can think of, you go down, and it's like the most rotten road you can go down. That's God. The devil will paint the most beautiful picture, but at the end of that road is death awaiting you. You went down this beautiful road, but you avoided everything God wanted you to go through. That's called selling your soul. That's called compromising who you are. That's what God wants you to do. God doesn't want you to have an easy life here. Maybe some people, yeah, maybe people who don't want God and don't love God, this is their life, this is their happiness, this is their dream, guys. You have to decide, is this your dream? Because if you love God, the trials are hard. The tribulations are hard. They're not going to be easy. So we have to remember that God puts us through these things for a reason, to be tested. Our faith is going to be tested so that we can be made patient and we can be made whole to stand in front of God and to see what awaits us. You know, this is not it. But anyway, guys, don't.
So shout out to the channel, The Fighter Inside, and we're going to start with Proverbs 14:12. It says, there's a way which seemeth right unto a man, but at the end thereof are ways of death. So there's a way that seem right unto man. I mean, there's a way that, there's ways, you know, that this society has set up that seems right, but at the end thereof, it leads to death, you know, because everything that in this world is reversed, it's backwards, man. It's lies. So, you know, and that's exactly what she was saying. She's saying, you know, devil always going to paint that good picture, that beautiful road for you to walk down on. But at the end of it, man, yo, it's death. But the Most High, He's going to take you down that rugged road, man. Test your fortitude, you know, test your willingness to, you know, to stand up and do the right thing, speak the truth, you know. And you know, people are going to hate you for that, you know. And you know, the Messiah, He was telling His disciples, hey, you know, this is an evil and wicked generation, man. You know, this is the same generation that put me to death, or that's gonna put me to death, you know, and they're gonna do the same thing to you if you if you take this word out there, you know, you preach, you start preaching this word, you start, you know what I mean, you know, doing my works, you know. So the devil, you know, he disguises himself as an angel of light, man. Like he may come to you as like a nice person, man, you know, and you know, that's how he deceives a lot of people, you know. So, you know, I you know, somebody was saying the other day, you know, like you really have good, genuine, kind-hearted people, and I believe that's like, yo, how the prophets were, you know what I mean. And then you have like nice people, like they're nice, you know, they'll come and you'll be like, you know, like this is a pleasant person, but like, yo, they're liars, they're completely evil, you know what I mean, they'll do the worst crap to you, you know what I'm saying, you know. And that's how the devil is, man. Like he comes like, yo, like, you know, just as a nice, genuine person, man, but like in the back of his head, yo, he's just planning on doing all manner of wickedness to you. And I believe the prophets were like rugged people. That's why, like, yo, they came off like kind of rugged, you know what I mean? But they were genuinely good-hearted people, but they came off rugged, and they had to be like that way. You know, the Most High made them kind of rugged because, you know, they had to get that word out, you know, so people couldn't really receive them, you know, properly, you know what I mean? They didn't like being around the prophets. They didn't like when they came around, you know, you know, because they were just rugged, man, you know. And that's why the prophets was, you know, they were usually isolated, man, you know. So let's bring this verse out, Matthew chapter 7:13-14. Enter ye in at the strait gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat, because strait is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it. So it's not a lot of people that's gonna find this, man. It's not a lot of people that's gonna get on this road, because like I was saying, like she was saying, yo, the road to destruction, man. You know, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful road, man. It's the road that a lot of people want to be on, and the road that you know, a lot of the saints walked on, the Messiah walked on. You know, the road that the Most High has set up for us. It's not a beautiful road, man. So that's why a lot of people look at you know, this guy, they look at this girl, they be like, oh man, his life sucks, man. You know what I mean? But like she was saying, yo, this life is just a test, man. You know what I mean? This is not our final destination, you know. You know. You know. And you know, he like the Most High is looking to see what you're doing in this life, man. You know what I mean? Like if you really found the truth. You know, so and one thing though, like I was saying, like yo, a lot of people, they don't want to be on this road because they hate being despised. You know what I mean? They want to fit in, but like the very same thing that you feared in this life, man. You know what I mean? You feared the persecution. You fear not fitting in. Yo, it's gonna be waiting for you in the next life, man. You know what I mean? It's gonna be waiting right for you. So you went your whole life. You know what I mean? Trying to avoid, trying to fit in, trying to avoid. You know what I mean? You know, going through the trials and tribulations, and then when you pass, yo, as soon as you get to the spiritual realm, it's gonna be waiting right there for you, man. You're not gonna escape. I mean, you're not gonna escape, and a lot of people that you afflicted, you know what I mean? You're gonna see, you're gonna be amazed at their salvation, man. You know, the scriptures speak of that. Like, damn. And so these guys and girls was right the whole time, man. I mean, they were on point the entire time. You know what I mean? So, and you know, the broad and the narrow road, it kind of reminded me like what they used to say in you know, when you're going on patrols, you know, they were saying that, you know, a good squad leader, a good leader, you know, he's gonna take you through that rugged patch, man. You know what I mean? You know, to get to your destination. When you're going home, he's gonna take you through the worst patch. You know, it's gonna be, you know what I mean, like a bunch of swamps. You know what I mean? You're gonna go through a bunch of swamps, rocks. You know what I mean, snakes, all that stuff. You know, but you know, everybody's gonna survive. Everybody's gonna come back with their limbs. You know, but you know, somebody that's, you know, trying to, you know, take shortcuts, you know, they're gonna take the path that looks good, and that path that looks good, yo, it's probably has a whole bunch of IEDs, a whole bunch of bombs on there, you know, and a lot of people is gonna end up dying, man. So that's kind of like, yo, you know, that it reminded me of, like, you know, the broad and the narrow road, man. You know, is a road that seems good, but it's not. I mean, and a road that seems like rough and rugged, you know, that's the path that you want to take. And a lot of people, you know, they have the Most High mixed up, man. You know, and everybody thinks that they're serving, you know, when they talk about God, they think they're serving the Most High of heaven. But no, it's two gods, man. I mean, it's a God of this world, and it's the Most High in the heavenly realm. You know, everybody thinks that they're serving the Most High in the heavenly realm, but like, yo, you know, you take a look at what you're doing. That's not it, man. Mm-hmm. You know, so I'm gonna just cut this one short. I mean, it's all praises to the Most High, man.